I need to get this bullshit out of shit. That looks so trashy.
Is this shit from the fucking chair pieces?
Is that shit so recorded?
It is. Well, I made another recording.
Alright, let's talk about at least one anime. please, God. Bro, y'all don't say that last one to you. I was like,
Bruh. So the why I brought up the Dragon Ball, you was talking about the fucking like motherfuckers drawing the underage motherfuckers. They had no chill.
What? This is how we're starting off?
You said
Wait, what?
They had no chill. I'm just saying.
We talking about Kira Toriyama?
Yeah. Master Roshi and fucking Bulma shit.
Well, he got canceled because he straight up just like in the 80s or 90s drew. It was like a mini story about this girl who pretty much gets like raped.
Really?
Yes. She sets out to be a superhero, gets raped, and then like becomes a prostitute.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, he said that to this day that's still like his favorite piece that he's ever made.
Yeah.
Damn.
So when you go back and watch Dragon Ball with that context, you're like, oh man,
Oh.
okay, it's kind of lining up.
Damn.
Because he straight up, they show naked Bulma.
Motherfucker was straight up. He was Master Roshi.
Yes, he was.
He was like shit.
I was like, come on, man. I think, not that I'm justifying his actions, especially now with that comic. I think like the age of consent in Japan is like 16 or some shit.
It is.
So I'm pretty sure that's probably why they let that shit ride for years.
But still,
But
Japan has a weird.
They kind of let a lot of shit ride.
Japan kind of has like a little like pedo culture going on, so it's like.
Yeah, I don't fucking know, but why is that the topic you chose to start with?
Look, it's just because you ragged on my hero earlier, and I was just like,
I just got beef because like that's the one that y'all chose to get caught up with instead of fucking One Piece. With like he's literally hitting the gas so hard and I can't fucking talk about it.
There's a dude that I work with, and he keeps talking about My Hero. So in order for me to not get spoiled, I had to catch up on My Hero.
Wait, who?
This is somebody I work with.
You're working with me right now. Spoil the shit out of
damn.
That'd be whack.
Fuck's
Do
up
not do
with
that
that?
shit.
Hey.
Is this okay?
Does he work on Hero Academia? Is that it?
No. Do you work on One Piece? I feel like you're almost. I feel like you're working for Oda.
I could be. Because
you tried to
what's
make
his
that
fuck?
fit.
I think it's totally not Mark. Is like partnered with Viz Media now.
I don't know who that is.
He's like a really big fucking like anime One Piece YouTuber. He's the guy that they took down all of his videos because he put up a picture of Goku.
Well, like Trader.
Well, he was very like he made sure that all of his shit followed the guidelines, but Toei Animation one day was like, actually fuck you, and like just striped like fucking hundreds of his videos. And then he had to like, dude, he got so desperate because like he didn't know what the fuck was going on that he literally made a video asking Oda to be like, please. And I get it, like, I respect it because that's literally how he makes his money. But he was like, Oda, please, dog, like, please, you gotta help me out, bro.
Did Oda say anything?
I don't know if he did. They finally ended up getting their shit together. And that's why a lot of like anime YouTubers now like. They draw their own shit for like they try to show as little as possible the actual anime though. Like they hire artists to draw shit specifically for their YouTube channel. I'm like, that's so fucked, dude.
Damn.
That a company can just literally pull up and be like,
Copyright infringement.
Yeah.
Like, ayo.
That shit was crazy, bro. Somebody
like. I was like, I'm using this shit because I'm a fan of this shit.
That's what he was saying.
Like,
he's like, I've literally done this for years because like I have a love for these series and I'm a fan and all this shit. And they were like, skill issue, bro. I don't know what the fuck you tell me.
Damn.
That shit was crazy.
Yeah, I guess you never say for real. It's like being at a artist alley at a con or something. It's like, yeah, you can sell fan art of stuff, but there is that chance. Like they could just shut you down if they really wanted to. Like you're never really safe for real.
It's like those dudes. Like, hey, this ain't the internet shit, but it's like music stuff. There was dudes like using beats and shit, and like people who originally made it would be like, yeah, it's cool, use that shit or whatever.
Yeah.
But later on, people use it and get like lawsuits and shit. But it wouldn't be from the people who made it. It would be from the people that they worked for, that they were working for on a contract with.
Yeah.
They would be like, no, we gotta sue them for that. That's money we could make.
Oh yeah,
like,
the people who own like it's like you're trying to sample shit.
That's so fucked.
Yeah, and I'm like the dude that made it said gave him permission
it's
to use it.
It's not his song. That's why he doesn't
Yeah.
own the song.
He don't own his own shit.
Yeah.
He's trying to get a dime, bro. That's why, like, I always like, I'm afraid to like draw the line between like reference and inspiration, because some people they'll just straight up like trace shit.
Yeah. Oh.
And some people are like, that's acceptable because you're just using that as a reference. And some people.
Well, it depends if you're tracing over something just for your own practice to get better, that's fine. But if you're using it for the purpose to like post, even if you post something and trace it, as long as you have the tagline, like, you know, trace over this for like studying whatever and post the original image, that's probably fine. But it's when people say this is like, they take credit for that work. It's like, this is what I drew, even though you clearly like you traced over somebody.
What if you just say study? Like, this is a study. Like, you don't reference the original material. You just say this is a study.
It depends on how much you're changing.
They know the intent. They know what you're doing.
Like, I feel like if you're not profiting from that, I think it should be acceptable. As long as it's not like bar for fucking bar. Like, you just maybe took the pose.
Yeah. I mean, if you say like study like a reference. So if you take a reference from I don't know, like one of your favorite artists or something, and put the reference itself, or like say this is a reference from tag artists, or like not even tag artists, but you know, just this is like Miyazaki, you know, this is from one of his art books or some shit. But if you're saying this is like your own shit,
oh yeah,
it's like that's when it's like that's not good.
Of course, I'm saying like if you're like, yeah, I made this, like you're not like implying that this was a study. Or maybe use reference.
Hey guys,
like
this is my brand new LC.
Yeah, you're being a little bitch. Yeah, so like that's fucking stupid. That's like Toyotaro, who's like the current dude doing the manga for Dragon Ball Super, at least the art.
Yeah,
he's copied a lot of Toriyama shots from like DBZ and Dragon Ball, and some people are like, oh, that's a cool little reference, and some people are like, man, you fucking suck. Like, why did you copy his shit? And I'm like, well, I mean, I think it's a cool little, like, nod to the old shit. I don't know. Because it's like...
I mean, I guess it depends if he has consent from Toriyama, right?
Yeah, I mean, they're tight. Like,
if that's the case, then it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I'm not talking about, like, legally anything. I just mean that a lot of people are like, wow, you fucking suck. Like, you had to reference his shit, or, like, you had to trace over his shit or whatever. But like they also make jokes in like some of the interviews and like intro stuff about like Toyotaro was like, Toriyama did it better, bro. Like I'm just drawing here, bro.
I wonder how that goes. So, like let's say like artists and shit. You working up in the same like studio or something. You working Ghibli and like y'all a lot of these artists or whatever, they might have like the same style. So it looks like almost like uncanny similar. But like they just always like having to have the same child. That's why they got the job here and they're all working here. Then when like they ain't working there no more or something, they work for somebody else.
Yeah.
And they should pop up. It's just like, why does that look like that?
Yeah.
And like, you know, like what do you draw the line? Like, you know, like it might not be this person's copying. It just might just be like, this is literally the style in which they draw.
That's already happened though, because like Mary and the Butcher's Flowers from like former Ghibli employees, and they pretty much like copied their style.
Wow.
Yeah. Well,
but that's what I'm saying. Like, is it really copying? Like,
no, because they just. It's
like how so you know Trigger is actually like a lot of some of the head members were former
is it Gainax?
Yeah, Gainax employees. So I think like Yo Yoshinari, I believe he worked. Yeah, he he was part of Gainax. I think he worked on like Ava and shit. I believe so. But yeah, they're just former members that just come to, like, you have like that kind of like that overlap that just kind of threads into like whatever thing that they're doing. Although I think Trigger has a more distinctive style than Gainax does. I think if you see some Trigger stuff, he's like, oh, that's Trigger. You see Gainax stuff, it's like, oh, that's Gainax. But there are like some overlap with Gunbuster or Diebuster is Diebuster is Gainax, but it looked like it could have been made by Trigger. If you ever look at it.
I didn't even know that. Is Gainax still around?
Nah, I mean, I think the last thing they worked on was the third or the fourth Evangelion movie, I think.
Really?
I think so. Gainax is kind of almost defunct now. I think it's just a couple like floating heads.
A couple guys chilling out in the shed with their little pens and shit. Their little crayons still trying to draw Shinji. They still got a little budget. Not much.
Shinji. Yeah.
Man, I was about to say some shit.
Have y'all seen the fourth Evangelion movie?
Fuck no. Is that the one where, spoiler, fucking Shinji doesn't wind up with the people that he should?
Spoiler. I'm not gonna say it.
He gets with like Karen. That's all I saw in the movie. I don't want to see it.
No, it's a good movie.
Okay.
It's but yeah, that's exactly what you
He gets with Carolyn.
Jessica.
Oh yeah, you I think you mentioned before. You watched Queen's Gambit.
Yeah.
I finally watched that.
You watched that shit?
Yep.
What'd you think?
Yeah.
That shit was good.
I was already playing chess.
Yeah.
I'm in like a 50 game losing streak, but I'm pretty sure if I play anybody else right now, like I'm gonna feel juicy. Like I just played another dude and like
lost.
No, I won like with the ease.
You won in 50.
Yeah.
You gotta start somewhere.
It did not take many moves, and like I was like I could see all the mistakes that I made, like, and I'm like, how does he not? The whole time I'm sitting there like, how does he not see any of this shit right here? But I've been getting my ass kicked so hard that it's just like impossible for me not to see that shit. Like,
I had to run that shit back.
But that shit got me gassed up about some chess.
It's a really good show, like, man. It's a favorite show that I've seen this year. Y'all gotta
get in y'all chess game.
I want to play 4D chess.
4D chess? What the fuck is
yes? No, it's 5D chess. That shit is nuts, dude. You got like chess pieces and like interdimensions and shit. Bro, it's fucking nuts. I tried looking at the rules and it made sense. People play that shit for real. I was like, yo. It's like on different planes. There's like chess pieces and shit.
Oh, it's like 5 games in one. Like 5
you got
chess
like
games.
So much shit happening at once. This motherfucker said temporal vortex. I was like, I'm done.
Damn.
The fuck going on?
Some cracked out
I feel like I'm gonna
that
open that shit up and fucking go into an alternate reality. If you win the game.
I couldn't imagine.
I tried to find an app version. They don't have it out.
So it's like VR?
No, dude.
No.
I don't know.
So you could play like right now, just like a board game?
Yeah. Hold up. Well, it's like a computer game. Hold up. Let's see. 5D chess.
So is it like an app?
It's 5D chess with multiverse time travel.
What?
Oh yeah, it's on Steam. Yeah. Yeah, shit's crazy, bro. Fucking. I don't even know what to tell you, bro. Like, there's a lot of shit going down.
Are you playing like 16 games at once?
It's I'll figure the rules out.
Go back. What are these arrows?
It's time travel.
Bro, wait.
Alright. I'm good.
I'll figure it out, bro. I'll become a multi-dimensional chess master. I'm gonna be like that guy that put the butt plug in his ass and fucking. It's crazy because that was a fucking 4chan troll and everybody bought it.
Did you buy it?
I didn't. No, so I didn't buy. I was laughing at the situation because I was like, "What the fuck?" See, when I hear shit like that these days, I've heard so many stories. I'm like, that's a 4chan ass move. Like that sounds like some shit they would say. And then it came out like a week later. It was. I was like, these motherfuckers. Bro, I've been looking up the shit that these motherfuckers like. That is a force of nature you don't fuck with. Like you remember the Burger King foot lettuce guy?
The Burger King foot.
No.
Alright, so yeah, that was like a myth, an urban legend. This dude wasn't an urban legend, it was real.
Like he was making
it was
lettuce
real.
with his feet.
So what happened was it was these fuckheads somewhere, I don't know, like Ohio or some shit.
Yeah.
And this guy like he fucking like was standing in like the lettuce that they put in the shit, like with his fucking non-slip shoes on. Standing in that shit and like posted it to 4chan. He's like, "This is the lettuce we put in your burgers." They found him in 12 minutes. I shit you not, 12 minutes they found his ass and called that Burger King up and then told the manager. The manager was like, "I'll get him." He didn't, so they already knew he would. So they called the police and then they called the local news media and they got fucking flamed, dude. Like it was crazy. Like that shit blew up so hard. Damn. These motherfuckers got fired so quick.
Dude, nah, yeah, 4chan don't play, bro.
Did y'all see the fucking Shia LaBeouf thing?
Yes, he kept posting himself in different locations, and then
he was live streaming. Like I don't remember. It was like
on a mountain, right? Or it was like
he was like in the middle of fucking nowhere with his live stream going. And they kept finding every time he was streaming from a different location, they found him. And like there was one where he's like, "They're absolutely not finding me." And it was just like something to do with like the way the light was gleaming in. They like they mapped star patterns in the sky and like light travel directions and just all this crazy shit. Found him in like a day or less. Found his ass and then pulled up and it was something with like the flag. I think they took the flag or like bugs with it. But they found him so quick.
What the fuck?
Dude,
what is he doing?
Like, they do like FBI, like beyond FBI levels of fucking investigation, like because they have infinite amounts of time. They will fuck with you.
Yeah, they're actual
is this like the motherfuckers that be like, alright, I mean on TikTok, whatever, you see like some chick pop up, some big booty chick, and I'm like, yeah, damn, okay, that's not human right there. That's something otherworldly. I'm like, damn, it's fine, right? I'm like, I appreciate that. You can comment section. The first few things you see is what's the at.
What's that?
And then motherfucker, some user
that's
15678. He's like, there you go.
Yeah, that's child's play for them, bro.
Like
that's
that is it.
Bro, they probably didn't even look that up. They probably just already had that shit on their phone. And hey, here you go.
Stop playing.
They knew you were gonna ask that shit like a week in advance. They already knew about this. They're playing 5D chess.
It's kind of scary.
I'm telling you, bro.
It's kind of scary.
What's some anime shit? I need one.
Oh, bro, have you heard of I just saw it the first time. I didn't even know one existed. It's a sumo anime. It's like sumo wrestling. But that shit looked pretty hard. I saw a little clip of it.
Not that shit from Cartoon Network, Ultimate Sumos or whatever.
Is that what it was?
No,
dude,
he looked.
No, Ultimate Muscle.
Ultimate Muscle.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what you're talking about?
No.
Oh.
This is the MC. He looked just like what's the Demon Slayer dude? What's his name?
Tanjiro.
Yeah, Tanjiro. He looked like a thick. Wearing the Tanjiro. Nah, he was a muscle as fuck. He was stacked. He was thick too, but he was like, like strong man thick.
I'm about to look that up. I've been thinking about recently, like, it seems like they're making an anime about, or trying to make an anime about everything possible. Yeah. I'm like, man, like, what's next? Like, what is the big thing? Because they had a basketball one take off, they had a volleyball, a bicycling.
You can watch anime about farmers.
I'm sure that exists.
No, yeah, and apparently it's pretty good.
What the fuck?
That's what's the name about to turn into fucking Vinland Saga.
Oh yeah. I got spoiled on that shit so hard, bro. Not even from what you said. Like I just went on TikTok and they just.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god, why? Like nobody puts spoiler warnings on anything. Yeah. It's fucking crazy. That's why, like as soon as I get into something now, like I just fucking binge it just so I can avoid spoilers. I'm telling you, like God of War, I shit you not, the second I opened up TikTok, showed the new game, I was like, thank God, bro. You know, One Piece film Red. I actually had to like, I couldn't look at videos on there for like 2 weeks just because like it came out in Japan and like all these influencers just flew over there and then the theater like,
Came
back. I was like, dude,
you won't believe what happened.
Luffy's cock gets infinitely large and he just fucking flattens the earth. Gomu Gomu no huge dick. And then
there was a fucking there was a dude. Actually, I just thought about it. It just reminded me of it. But what was it? It was a show called The Boys.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
Did you see the dude with the fucking elongated and wrapping the
what
dick
was
around
his
all
name?
over?
Lover something.
He has a name.
Yes, in the comics he's got a name. It's,
really?
Yeah. Fuck, it's like Love something. I forget what they call him in the show, or maybe they didn't even say his name in the show.
I don't think they. It was.
They didn't. He
actually,
just pops up as like an enemy.
He's actually a much bigger character in the comic books. Like he's one of the like out boys or whatever, just somebody they fuck with a lot.
That is wild.
And he just happens to have like a huge dick.
That is wild.
That's like not even like his full ability. I think he's got like another ability.
Huge. This shit is
Huge
a
nuts.
fucking like
Yeah.
fucking bigger than this room. Just like fucking nuts.
That's like in the show they call him MM. Did they ever say Mother's Milk? I don't know.
Nah, they just. Fuck. I think so.
The backstory with that shit is crazy. Like his it was like when he was born. It was something to do with like his dad or his mom worked in like a factory where they produce Compound B, I think. Somehow like they just got like really, I think it was his mom. And then when he was born, it was like he kept like shrinking, like he just couldn't like hold down nutrients. And it was something like because she was like so close to Compound B, like her body, like she had like literally to keep breastfeeding him until he was like 15 or 16, like that shit, or he would just like shrink up into nothing. And then, yeah, like his brother, I think it seemed like he was gonna be fine, and then all of a sudden, like. They're playing football, and then like it just hits him, like his abilities, his head just like gets super, or it starts like growing, but he's got a helmet on.
Yeah.
So his head just explodes.
Oh.
I was like, oh
damn.
Shit, dude, the comics are really fucked up.
Damn.
Like the show's pretty fucked up. Like the comics, like that's why a lot of people don't like the comics because they just he just be doing the most. Like I know Invincible's pretty fucked up, but like the boys, you're sitting there like, what was the point of that, bro? Like. You didn't have to do all that.
Yeah. I hear people say the show's better.
Yeah, I like the show better. I just read like, or I watched a video synopsis on like all the comics just because I started reading it. I'm like, I feel like shit reading this, dude. Like, this is kind of tough. Like so much essay.
Let them dark thoughts out on the pen and paper and just don't do it in real life.
He actually he had another series. I remember when it came out. And, you know, I have like morbid curiosity and I read it. It was literally just like Twilight Zone kind of shit, but like every episode was just people getting tortured, like insanely so. I was like,
Wasn't The Boys?
No, this was a different series he made. I think it was called like Crucified or some shit. Like I don't remember.
Nice title.
Bro, it was fucked.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah. Or like I don't remember. It was like some fucking crazy shit. He's a very edgy author. I think he tones it down later on. I could be wrong, but like he does like a 10 years after the Boys event, which it's kind of like well, I don't want to say anything.
No, I'm not on season 3 yet. So.
I will say that the comics and the show, like they've already changed like a shit ton. Like, well, you're not gonna. I can't say anything, but they changed like a major character in the comics that kind of like really determines like how things end.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, like what the fuck? Like, how is that gonna? I got a feeling I know, but
is because they're making season 4, right?
Yeah.
Essentially, is about how far away is it from the end? How many seasons do you think are gonna be?
They're not that far. They're probably about halfway through, a
Oh,
halfway
okay.
through.
Wait, how many seasons? What?
The Boys. Like,
Oh, The
They're
Boys.
going for.
There's
Yeah.
more.
They're making
gonna
more.
be, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, there hasn't been like yeah. Oh, are you caught up?
Yeah, I watched all of
The fuck,
it.
bro. Like,
It's
they
out.
literally, I think ended on a cliffhanger. I don't remember. Yeah, it ends on a cliffhanger.
I did. I can't remember shit.
Yeah, I don't want to like spoil anything. So you haven't even seen Soldier Boy?
Oh yeah.
I saw he popped up in the trailers.
Oh my
And shit.
god, bro.
So
Oh
yeah.
my god.
Yeah,
That shit was so,
wild.
he's so funny, bro. He's so fucked up.
Yeah.
Is he sitting there like, yeah, he's gonna be like Captain America? No, bro. And Jensen Ackles is a beast, bro. That almost made me want to go back and watch in general Supernatural. But I'm just like, bro, I can't sit there for 17 fucking seasons. I can't do it.
17.
Hey, it's
I don't know. It's like a fun song. Let me look this up.
Man, it's just something that should drag so slow. Like
I tried to.
Supernatural.
Yeah, I try to watch it, but it's too much.
Is it one of those things where maybe some seasons are like 5 episodes?
No,
Nah,
it's
it's
long as
long.
shit, dude.
pretty
It
damn
went
long.
from 2005 to
Isn't
2020.
each episode like 45 minutes to an hour too? Like,
Fuck that.
There are 15 seasons.
shit.
Yeah,
Shit.
and they be longer than shit, bro. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe someday, but I can't do it. And I heard like the later seasons get kind of whack, so.
I told myself I would watch that one season of The Walking Dead with Regan, but
Oh, you mean Negan?
yeah, whatever his fucking name. So
I mean,
it seemed. I mean, like, cause that character is so iconic. I would assume it has to be good.
He's
right? Like, the
he's
season has
dark
to
and
be.
entertaining. I
Yeah.
will say that.
yeah.
Like,
Negan was like the whole reason I started watching the show. And then it just took so fucking long for them to get to him that I just gave up. Because they kept teasing it. Like, they'd be like, I think at one point, like, Glenn picks up a bat and everyone's like, ooh, because, you know, like, that's. Never mind. But, like, but they kept teasing people dying that died from Negan and all this shit.
yeah.
And then it just wouldn't happen.
Which actually after that drop, it kind of it got me a little upset because of who died in it. And I was just like, fuck y'all. Like, that's what I was watching.
Well,
this,
here's the thing.
was staying in this shit for. And y'all gonna kill these dudes, man. And I stopped watching for a little while.
Yeah.
It's pretty long.
It's long as shit.
There was also just people dying, like these stupid ass fucking deaths.
Yeah.
Like what was somebody's sister that they're like, oh my god, it was so stupid. Like she runs into the hospital, like this big ass hospital, and they go to save her, and she literally could have just like walked the fuck away from this confrontation. And then just turns around. I think she tries to shoot one of the people, or she says some bullshit. Literally just like kills herself, essentially. I was like,
That show
that
also has.
happens so much more in the Negan shit too. Like,
Yeah.
so many people unnecessarily get themselves killed.
Bro, characters got plot armor in that show until they don't. It'll be like, for example, I think there was a part where Glenn, he was surrounded by fucking zombies, like on a fence, left and right, and then he somehow like snaked his way between the fence and got underneath like the dumpster, and he was fine.
Keeps living. Because there was another time I think where like he gets shot or something. He somehow falls into a trash can full, and there's like zombies everywhere.
Yeah.
And then, like he's still like they show how he gets away, and you see him like come underneath the fucking trash
I think that's
can.
what it was.
He
Yeah.
like crawls out, and I'm like, this is a fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
Hey, I was fucking with Glenn though. That was my homie.
Yeah, no, he was tight. He's also Mark in Invincible, so.
Oh, voice actor.
Yeah, because they actually a lot of the people who were in The Walking Dead voice characters in Invincible.
He did a crazy ass movie with I forget the name of the movie.
Sorry to bother you.
Yeah.
No.
that was a crazy.
That was crazy. I did not expect that. I didn't read the fucking what genre movie it was.
Well, you know,
because I thought it was just a regular ass like.
Well, it was Brandon who put us on that shit,
bro.
And saying watch that shit.
Yeah, and I saw why. It was like, of course.
I've never experienced whiplash that hard watching a fucking movie.
I'm watching this shit. I'm like, oh, this is a nice story. I know these two main characters. This is nice, right? I'm like, I'm enjoying this shit. Okay. Right, and then like the shit escalates like in a way I did not expect.
Horse
whatsoever.
niggas.
Like what the fuck, yo?
Dude, oh my god! I literally my brain shut off. I just it felt like the left side of my brain just turned the fuck off. Like I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Honestly, I think I was tripping while watching that. And I think it kind of scarred me a little bit.
That was a really bad idea. That's like I remember we went over to Joe's house and like motherfucker was like tripping on all types of shit.
Oh god!
And then he was like, "Let's watch some like crazy shit." I just put on this like you remember I put on like the Adult Swim fucking like
fucking after hours Adult Swim shit.
Super jail.
It was footage of raw footage of a bear or something like that, and then there were people in this house. I've never seen somebody in like so much shock and horror like on his face while he was like.
Yeah.
Like legitimately like fucked up, like having an existential crisis. I was like,
well, like the bear was killing people.
Have you not seen it?
No.
It's got nothing to do with the bear. It's just like some really fucked up, crazy shit happening.
Okay. You can't show people shit like that.
He was the one that was.
Some people love being like
he
shot like that.
He was like he went into this moment where he was like, man, like I gotta see some crazy shit. And yeah, I was
sounds like he got it then.
Yeah, he got it. I was like, all right, so he really did want to see the crazy shit. I was like, hey, I got it if you want.
I'm a like, if I trip to something, I'm like, nope, steer me clear of that shit. Give me comfortable shit. Give me good music. Give me good vibes.
Have you guys seen the trailers for Cocaine Bear, right?
Yeah.
That
I was hoping it was gonna be serious.
I kind of want to see it. Yeah,
They're playing it like a joke. I was like, no, I want it to be like a horror movie.
Here's the thing. It looks like it's definitely a parody, but it also looks like it's gonna be kind of gory too. Like you're gonna see people actually get fucked up. So I don't know. It's gonna be one of those.
I'm a little excited for that. I'll agree.
Damn. Yeah, watch fucking Cocaine Bear.
Because I thought it was gonna be like a cartoony ass bear.
I do like how raw that the title premise are. Like they didn't hold back. They didn't give a fuck about marketing.
Dude, in the trailer, he killed like 5 people.
Well, he didn't. They didn't die because they were in like the next fucking scene. But he was beating their fucking ass.
One dude you saw his leg and shit ripped off of him. He just laying there.
I don't know. I saw it was a scene where it was the bear. He literally jumped on this dude.
I think he jumped a kid. He was just jumping everybody.
It was a scene where they were in trees and they were like, "Wait, bears climbing trees, right?" And and then you see the bear just like
no shit. Of course, bears.
And then you see a close up of the bear. And he just like you just see a close up of the dude's face like yelling. So I'm assuming he died. So unless he just hugged him and walked off or something, I'm pretty sure that dude's dead.
Man.
Yeah.
And they showed the other dude's reaction. Who was looking because they were both in trees, standing like across from each other, and he looked horrified. So I'm assuming he ate him or something.
Man, I got fucked up.
Dude.
Alright, we're at 30 minutes. I mean,
hold on.
Is it still even recording?
Where is this shit? This is on.
Is it going? Oh, leave it.
You trying to go till it dies?
I guess so. I mean, it should last a minute. Cause we did veer off from
anime.
Yeah.
Well, it seemed like I'm watching shit that y'all aren't watching. Y'all are watching shit that.
All right, we gotta find one series that we can, and we'll just watch that shit.
Well, we did the ZBZ thing.
No, we didn't. We fucking sat there. Your brain turned off and you left because you couldn't handle that shit. That shit actually made you mad. That shit struck a primal chord.
Well, we watched enough. So I watched the first 6 episodes in full, and then my brain was like mushy.
Maybe it's just too stupid to talk about. It's
I can't watch
that
50
one.
episodes.
It's actually too crazy to even speak of.
It was a bit crazy, bro.
You said you were finna watch the whole thing. You were like,
Oh yeah,
you were
I'm still finishing.
You were like, yeah.
It's like you can't even pinpoint like where to start a conversation about it. It's too much shit.
Okay, there was a part. I mean, there was a part where it was Goku went to fight Cucumber. He went to go fight Cucumber, the non-legendary Super Saiyan, and he Goku went to punch him, and he got evil because Cucumber had this evil aura around him or whatever. He just had like this black. Yeah, I kid you not, Goku turned black. Like he just got darker. Yeah, he got more dark. His pupils were gone, and he just he started fighting Vegeta because he's evil now.
Oh my god!
But
the dark key took over his key.
Yeah, but it was only him.
I don't feel like I can.
Yeah, because the rest of them were fighting them head on, and that didn't happen to them. But
it was so stupid, bro.
What if you're already black and it just doesn't do anything to you? Like it's just
What?
Wait a minute.
What? It calls the cops. What Space Patrol?
Oh, yeah. Fucking Jocko, the Space Patrolman, just put in the cuffs. Oh, you weren't supposed to be here.
What are you doing here?
That's straight up outer space. Reno 911 looking ass dude right there. The way he be popping up, Jocko, he don't be about
What the fuck
shit.
is he supposed to do? Why?
He's a space.
That's so
space
stupid.
patrol.
He's
the
a
little
space
alien
patrolman, but he throws hands with Frieza soldiers.
What
What the fuck are you supposed to do?
Doesn't he suck?
Yeah.
Yes.
He's okay. That's what I'm saying. I think was he in Resurrection F? I think he was.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, whenever he's just throwing hands with Frieza soldiers. That's it.
He's actually fighting.
I mean, fighting the bare minimum.
Yeah, he didn't even want to. He didn't.
Yeah, he's
he was trying to hide until it's over.
Yeah. Whose friend is he? He's friends with
Bulma and Bulma's sister.
Bulma's tight with everybody.
Bulma's sister?
Yeah, you know her sister.
Yeah, she has her mom.
No, she has a sister.
Hold on, I feel like I remember this.
Oh, what's her? What the fuck? Her name?
Bulma's sister.
What is her name? I forget.
Tights.
Yeah, Tights. yeah, Tights.
Let me see.
Yeah, straight up.
Oh my god, dude! I forgot about this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Who the fuck?
She's fucking.
But that's her mom, right?
Yeah, that's the mom.
Her sister's
Who is she?
She's the chill ass hippy dippy version of Bulma.
When did she exist? Was it? She must have been introduced in Super.
I think it was Super.
Because she has never been mentioned ever.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes me feel a little bit better. I'm not fucking crazy.
I mean, that's whenever they were Vegeta's brother. That shit was crazy.
No, she might have popped up. I'm veering through to see all the shit.
Dude, I'm telling you, they have never mentioned her.
I'm going through all of Dragon Ball right now. So if she pop up, I'm gonna say something.
I know she was not in Dragon Ball.
She wasn't?
No.
You sure?
Yes, I'm looking at it right now. Debuts appears and the Galactic Patrolman's Enforcement, definitely Super. Anime debut.
Okay.
Combat matches are a go. The combat is someone stronger than Goku. Bullshit. Okay. I'm just gonna say it was fucking.
There was somebody stronger than his ass. Jiren.
Was.
Shit.
Not anymore.
Shit, basically.
Oh, he had Ultra Instinct, bro. It doesn't fucking matter anymore.
And it still took multiple motherfuckers that helped him.
Well,
no.
Goku, when Goku was losing the fight, then he went Ultra Instinct. He was like, I'm fucking tired of this shit. I'm tired of losing. And then he just started beating Jiren's ass. And Goku was about to actually win until I think the Ultra Instinct ran out or something.
Yeah, because he never practiced being.
Yeah, but that's the thing. He was beating Jiren. That's what I'm saying. He was beating him.
Yeah.
Yeah. After that shit, he masters it. So then.
Yeah. So, because when they finally take Jiren out of the ring, that's when him, Frieza, and 17 teamed up. But yeah, that was the thing. It kind of felt like it was a cap out or a cop out for Goku to just start beating Jiren in this one match right here off of. I mean, even though Ultra Instinct is kind of that shit's kind of tight. This shit's tight as hell.
I like the concept where it's just it's all reactionary.
Yeah, but the fact that he just immediately started beating Jiren like right there, and then it was that, and also like the other two Saiyans, they went to like Super Saiyan 2 in like a couple hours, even after like never being Super Saiyan.
I know people like to jank Jiren, but bro, he was honestly so fucking cool in that fight. Bro, nothing makes me laugh harder than the fact that the fucking Fortnite brawl starts and he just sits there.
Yeah,
He just stands there.
Nobody
fucks with him. They pull up, they feel his energy. They're like, nah, he's like, alright, I'm gonna wait till somebody hard pulls up. I'm gonna chill here. And then Goku finally pulls up. He's like, alright, let's do it.
Who took out? Was it Goku Black who took out Hit?
No, what you mean?
What's talking about the tournament?
Yeah,
He was dead as fuck.
Hit?
No, you said Goku Black.
Yeah.